Hey guys, welcome back to Farming Up the Hill. Got a little short series of what I'm going to be doing right now. Is there's been changes, like anything else, for the better hopefully, and we end up getting a new vehicle for the farm because we haul so much and it weighs a lot, and since everything's a far away for us, we ended up getting some a new Class 5 International CV515, and it doesn't take a CDL, and besides that, we're also will qualify for the farmers exempt. But I'll give you a little rundown of what we got in. So we got it is a flatbed with a gooseneck set up in there. The bed is basically 8 feet wide by 11.5 feet long. It is diesel, 6.1 International motor. It does have the pockets and stuff to be able to do that stuff. You got to find a better way to keep the spare tire around. But this truck has the 2 toolboxes, one on each side. So that's what we're doing there. Oh, there's our keys to the toolbox.
Oh, how funny.
So got that. We'll start it up and get it warming up a little bit. It is considered a 26,000 pound truck.
You gotta keep talking.
Alright, sorry guys, just trying to learn some stuff here. Alright, so I'm gonna hand that in. I'll show them around a little bit. So, like I say, this is a CV515. It is a new truck. I'm generally not big on buying brand new trucks.
Or anything.
Anything like that. But we got one heck of a deal on it. Cheaper than I could buy a 3/4 ton pickup. And like I say, now in the world of semi trucks per se, because this is a Class 5, so a lot of regular dealerships, you know, the Chevy and Ford dealerships and stuff, Dodge dealerships, they don't they don't deal with these things. Most of the time you got to go to somebody, a semi dealer that normally has these. They normally use these a lot for, this actually has a PTO in it, so if I wanted to, I could take this bed off. I could put a dump bed on here. It'd be like a dump truck. I could put a bed on here like a for a tow truck. You know, it tilts up and slides back. So that has all that stuff already built into it. It's just a matter of removing this and adding a few things to it. But it is, like I said, it's pretty basic. These are vinyl seats for those who may not have it. But it's almost designed, as you can see, to almost like spray out. You can almost set everything up. You got it real dirty and just
hose it down.
Hose it down.
I mean, Vern can ride.
So as you can see, now it's quite high up. It's not.
Yeah, it's pretty tall.
It's pretty tall.
Oh.
And you always find some interesting stuff. I think there's a couple of them right there.
I know, but I can't get in there.
Yeah, I can't
You
either,
can
so.
get in there.
But anyway.
So it's pretty basic, but it does have a lot of cup holders.
Yes, cup holders, has some nice storage things, does have a radio. It has a little bit. The sometime I'll show you when we're driving down the road. The screen for on the dash is a little bitty. He's like this big.
It's about the size of your cell phone.
Yeah, it's about the size of my. Yeah, exactly. It's a little bitty compared to the other ones, but this is actually put together in I think Illinois, Springfield, Illinois, I think. So it's assembled in the United States. I mean, it's the first truck I bought, or vehicle I bought in a long time that has a UAW sticker on it, because you know a lot of them are done in Canada or assembled in Mexico, things of that nature. So it's a pretty interesting truck. Like I said, it does have things. Now the one nice thing about these trucks are, which we'll open up here, see, is they have the nice feature just like a semi. So when you're working on it or changing anything, like I said, it is diesel, and I do have to put DEF in it, exhaust stuff, but it tilts forward. So you can easily get in here to work on it. You can crank the wheels and slide right up in there. They put a lot of stuff on it because this looks like a step and it's not, but you know, you got your antifreeze, your washer fluid, your air cleaners, brake fluids over there, power steering fluids over there, things of that nature. You can get to the headlights, you got to change those out. So it opens up quite nicely when you're trying to, just like a regular semi. And then this, this thing right here is a lock. So this keeps this from shutting back up. All you got to do is push this up, locks like that. That sets down. And then you just these straps, and that's what locks the hood down. Now, yeah, the downside to these, if you want to call it that, is if you were leaving this set out somewhere, yes, they could come over, pop these off, open it up, steal your battery or something like that. I'm going to have a little faith in our neighbors and our fellow man as a whole that they're not going to do that. The other thing is it's going to stand straight up, so it's going to make a flag if somebody goes to do that. But I really don't think they're going to do that. It's got the 6.6 International motor in it. It is also, I'm going to call it a 4x4. It is a four-wheel drive. It has the lockouts. But the reason I say I'm going to call it 4x4 because there are the two tires up front, but since it's a dually in back,
it's a 4x6.
Yeah, it's like a 4x6. So, it has some lights. Everything's LED on it. Lights up pretty good. It has some of the basic stuff. There's like a turn signal thing in this mirror right here. So when you turn signal on, it's flashing out here too. People can see it that's coming up beside you. They don't have to just look at the tail or that. It kind of gives you the turn signals. It has a few little features on it, but they do come where you can spend a lot more money and get the cloth seats and the bigger screen. And I don't even think this has satellite radio in it. It just has a basic radio. So, but once again, this is a work truck. When we go to the feed mills, we bring back 8,000 to 9,000 pounds of feed at a time. I could put that directly on this bed. It'll hold it. And
yeah,
and we can strap it down.
Take the big old trailer
and now I don't have to take the big old trailer. When we go to get hay, so to go to these places, you're talking an all-day event. You're getting up early, you're driving 3.5 to 4 hours each direction, plus then your load times, waiting time. So like I say, I could put 4 skids, each skid being a ton, 2,000 pounds. I can put 4 of those on here, strap it down, got nice rails. I can actually build sides or buy sides if I want for here, and be able to haul it without taking a trailer. When we go to get hay, I could put a bunch of hay on here, and I can put a small trailer behind it to pull.
Well, basically, didn't you say, so we've got what, a 30-foot trailer?
26.
A 26-foot trailer.
Yeah.
And we can put as much on that trailer as we can put on this bed.
Correct.
So we can almost double what we're getting every time.
Correct. And you know, when you're going out getting...
It took us 12 to 15 trips.
Yes, and next year we'll need more hay, so we'll probably need about 225 big bales to get them through the winter, plus a little extra. We always buy extra. You buy winter or hay in the winter time, it goes through the roof. You buy it in the spring through the summers or pulling it out of the fields and stuff, it's a lot cheaper. I mean, a lot cheaper.
A lot cheaper, yeah.
I mean, even like there was one feed company down in Canyon, and you know, you could buy those bales for, you know, $130, $140 in the summertime, but they were $350 in the wintertime. Same hay, same setting there, they just go up in the wintertime because, once again, if you don't have hay, you have no choice. You're out of luck. You gotta buy it. They got you.
Yeah. So we usually get enough hay to last from December, what? November
from May to June.
May to June.
May to June. And I always add extra. And
just in case.
Just in case.
We never run out.
And then we also get some small bales. Now, when I'm talking about bales, we're talking about 3x3s by 8s. They're running about 750 pounds a bale. And then we also get some small bales from our hay guy that we use as emergency. I like to bring some up for the rabbits because a lot of it's, some of it's grass, some of it's alfalfa. And a lot of the stuff that we're buying is called cow hay. All right, so it's cheaper, and one little part of it might have got a little bit of mold on it, which the cows will just throw to the side, and the animals just throw to the side, which they do. But it's way cheaper because these guys that we're buying the hay from are really doing hay for horses and places like that, which is high dollar. But when, you know, you can't have any mold, it's got to be, you know, awesome stuff. You're talking about a 50-pound bale of alfalfa, or excuse me, yeah, 50-pound bale of alfalfa that is going for $25 to $30 a bale to give horses.
And we're buying ours for 4.
And we're buying them for 4 if there's a problem. And when you, I'm learning a lot about stuff that I never thought I'd care about, be honest with you. But did not realize when you plant alfalfa, the first year or two, the alfalfa is not really that good. When it comes up, I guess it's a little woodier than they would like for horses. So they bale that, so we got to buy that. They had done a new field, they'll probably get it next year too. And then we get a lot of that type of stuff in the spring on the first cuttings, because what ends up happening is they go out there and they either can't cut it or they can't bale it, mainly because they can't cut it because it's too wet. They can't get the tractors out there to do the stuff, so the alfalfa gets a little woody, which isn't really good for the horses. The horse people don't like it, so he sells it to people like me. They come in and buy, like I say, we go up there and you know, we'll load the trailers up, and my neighbors will go with their truck and trailer, and they'll pull back 8 bales for me. So makes a big difference. And the thing about what we found out in everybody's life, including ours, is a lot. You know, when you're talking going 15 times, that's 15 whole days, and that's going to be normally on a Sunday.
Just all summer.
Yeah, and it's all summer long. I mean, that's all. So you lose a day and all you're doing is hauling hay. So if I could cut that in half, that gives me days where I can get other stuff done around the farm with help, because, you know, me and Amy go, and sometimes, like I say, the neighbors will even go, and we go there and we get it, and like I say, it eats up the whole day. By the time we get back, I unload it, put it away.
We only have 2 days a week where we're both not working.
Exactly.
Else.
So it's wind's picking up, getting my ears cold. So yeah, it's just a matter of trying to save us some summertime. You know, generally this has been a little bit of a weird winter, but normally it's snowed here and snows on the ground before Halloween, and then it doesn't generally go away and the weather's really cold until late May. Yeah. This year it's not. It's been a really weird weather system, but you know, so you've got 6 months that you get to really work outside. You know, you hear these people, especially in Alaska, you know, they're like, and the same thing here, summertime, you're go, because you got to fix fence, you got to fix stuff, you got to get stuff done. And then at the same time, you'd like to have a little bit of time to go to a rodeo or you know, a fair or stuff like that. Go see people. But you gotta, you have a very short period of time, and then generally in the winter time is where everything kind of slows down a little bit. You kind of get to catch your breath, if you want to call it that. You're going out feeding. You're not doing a whole lot outside, not unless it's an emergency stuff. You know, something went through and broke the fence down, so you got to somehow fix it good enough to get you through the rest of the winter. But as a whole, you're inside because, you know, it's negative 20 in the morning and it gets to 17 at best in the afternoon, and the sun comes up at 7:30 and it goes down by 4 o'clock. You know, so there's just not a lot of time, and it's generally a little windier too. So, but those are things we kind of fight. So, as a whole, you're doing inside projects, you're working on the house, and then actually you're relaxing. You're just trying to get your strength up, do your paperwork, just enjoy some life. Of course, it's cold, so you're inside the house, and then when summer comes along, you're go again.
Yep.
And so that's what we're trying to do now.
That's what this truck is about.
Yeah.
Cut those trips in half.
And so anything that I can do, I can go and get feed, you know, real easy.
We can now get feed and hay at the same time.
Yes. And we can go get, like I say, cut the hay trips in half, or even possibly to a third.
Well, if you keep growing the herd, that's not going to happen.
Yeah, this is true. But still, and unfortunately, you know, you have to look at every option. Sometimes buying the vehicle is not the best way to go. But hauling hay right now is unbelievably expensive. It is not cheap at all.
That's true.
Yeah, got a little thing going on. They, you know, they charge more for the hay, and then it's a really expensive just flat fee to bring the hay in. Because once again, we are not close.
No, we tried to.
We're in the middle of nowhere. Everything's an hour and a half away, pretty much, to any major city. So anyway, all right, guys. Well, we're gonna call it a day. We need to wrap some things up with this weather. So please like and subscribe. Hit that notification bell. Hit us some comments. We'd love to hear you. Give us that thumbs up. And definitely need some more subscribers. Please, anybody you know would like to subscribe to us, we'd love that. So we're going to give you a little Zen to look at the end, and have a great day.
This is Mr. Kitty. Hey, buddy. Huh? There he is.